Brian, I'd like to play some games.
Let's play. How was the movie, by the way?
Dude, you know what's funny? I liked it. I think it kind of did some weird stuff. It was doing stuff that paid off, and it had a real cool identity for a zombie movie, which are very old by now, and I appreciated it.
That's good. As long as it tried something.
There is such a giant penis in that movie. I'm not kidding.
Is it a zombie penis or a human penis?
Yes, it is a zombie penis. It has probably like 58 seconds total of screen time. It's crazy. I'm not kidding. Now the chat's like, what movie is this? What movie is this? I see y'all.
Yeah, they're intrigued now.
You don't care until there's something something crazy on the table. What am I doing with my life?
Nice.
What is that sweep? Okay, that was the kind of corner pressure I need to mentally understand.
Yeah, all I did was do jab into drill, right? So that's a universal thing pretty much, but I get that knockdown and then I just walk up and I know how to react to your wake up animation and I'm comfortable with those timings, and so then I just do jab right after when you wake up, and then if it hits I go into the drill and loop it essentially.
If that were you, if you're the Cammy getting mauled like that, what are you thinking about doing?
Ending it all.
So it's like that.
Yeah, you're in a bad spot. Like, you can wake up uppercut, but the main idea with Street Fighter 6 and like including corner pressure is if you do a bunch of buttons, eventually you get pushed away. And so the only way to then threaten, let me back that up. The only threat you have in the corner against most characters is a throw. And they can only do a throw if they're point blank. If they do any buttons on you on block, they create space and therefore they cannot immediately do a throw after. They're out of range. And in order to threaten the throw once more, so that you're actually forced to do anything besides block, they have to walk forward. And once they walk forward, if you then challenge with the button defensively, like a jab, you interrupt. And everything in this game, for the most part, is negative on block, except for a few like exceptional moves, or if they use drive rush cancel. So chain jabs will frame trap though. That's kind of the rule. But after 3 jabs, you're looking for them to either walk forward and leave a gap in their pressure to keep the pressure going. And that's when you can jab, or if they keep it airtight and you block it out, they push themselves out and then you're back to almost neutral, or at least you're not in threat of throw anymore. So it's a whole guessing game between if they keep the strings tighter to beat your mashing, but they end up pushing themselves out, or if they try to overextend and you challenge and beat that to, you know, do active defense with buttons to escape the corner.
So maybe it's a dumb question. If I'm getting jabbed 3 times by chained lights and I press jab as the defender, does that, and let's say we both have 4-frame jabs, let's say they're even. It's Cammy versus Cammy.
Yeah.
And it's -2. Is that a counter hit trade?
It depends on the spacing, and this is where things get complex, so there are exceptions as well. The 4th jab from the offensive player will just whiff. So here, let's go to training. We can try that now. So it depends, but every character for sure you get 3 chain lights before they whiff. Now some characters have a faster light that is like a 5-frame light that can reach after. But yeah, hold down back. So after 3 jabs, you see it all whiffs, right? Now I can try to keep the pressure going by maybe using stand light kick here. So hold down back. So see, stand light kick is 5 frames, but it reaches. It's slower. Your fastest buttons are 4 frames, but this is -2 on block actually. Yeah, her lights are -2. So if I do this string 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th one do that, I'm actually I'm -2 and I'm pressing a 5-frame move. So if you press your jab after blocking the 3 lights, you're gonna win every time. However, if I don't do anything, press your jab after 3 lights. See that? You're whiffing. So I could do like something like a. Like that, like yeah, try to press it again. I can try to walk back, bait out a whiff of you trying to stop my offense, and then whiff punish you. So that's a risk. So yeah, you can challenge after my 3 lights with your light, but if I don't press another button in the
this
sequence.
is like a horrible range.
Exactly. This is meant to stuff me from pressing another move. It's not meant to actually make connection. It's meant to just say, hey, don't press another move here. So I have to counter this. I have to back up and then let your light whiff and then try to whiff punish it. Like that. But if you did nothing, say you did absolutely nothing here, it would like don't press anything. Yeah, it would look like this. I would be doing this. So I'm actually whiffing a move.
And I know you're doing that maybe, and I can do my own.
You can like delay a button or something, right? Like, so you see how this is kind of there's all these little micro patterns you can mix up with these offense and defensive options to counter each other based on this mini game. And the other option also is so if I want to stop you, if you want to stop me from doing that pattern, you can also, instead of pressing your jab after blocking 3 lights, you can press something like your own crouching medium or your crouching medium kick. So let's try crouching medium punch. See how you beat me?
Right. And what are you mashing there?
My own medium punch. You're always going to win.
Far away.
Right. But now if I go back to the original string, so try it again.
And the game begins.
We trade there. But that's kind of the idea. And with some characters, you might not have a 7-frame medium that reaches in time. But you see the light kick is like, I can stop you from checking my walk back or extended pressure with this if you try to use mediums. But this will lose to your lights. So if I know you're using lights, I can walk back and whiff punish your lights with my mediums. And then it keeps evolving from there. And then on top of that, I can do this. I can do like this little micro walk.
Yeah, I'll do that intuitively to like catch something happening. Without kind of knowing why. You're just like, you know, you put your brain together to figure out how to hit them.
Right. Because as soon as they block a light, it's a guess. You don't know when they're going to end their string, if they're going to walk forward and try to grab. Because this walk-up grab loses to buttons. Anytime you block a light, technically, nothing after is true. Like, if I did this, you always could have interrupted me, technically, with your own button. Right, but if you like try to block a light and then mash your own, you see if I just chain them.
Continue to press, yeah.
Yeah. You're going to get hit. So it's always a guessing game for both parties as soon as a light is blocked. And that's Street Fighter 6. Like, that's almost universal.
And this, so I guess like, I'm looking for what, if my opponent, what they like to do in these little situations.
Correct. So I would say if they're doing stuff like this, like you're blocking and then they walk up grab, then you're like, okay, I'm going to represent my challenge and then try to convert that. And with you, that might be like after 2 lights, maybe instead of doing jab, jab, you do jab, stand, light kick, autopilot. See, and because you can convert that.
Yeah, and then get the knockdown.
Yeah, you got to do it faster, though. You're like, I mean, like, you have to literally commit. As soon as you see 2 lights, start mashing. There's no reaction here. You're committing.
Right.
And I would just maybe do crouching jab. I don't know. Seems better. You're already crouching. Like, try doing just into crouch jab, because you're already crouching. I would just try to stay crouching for now.
Why am I standing up?
I don't know.
Who's doing this? You need to do the standing light kick for the spiral arrow.
Yeah.
It's funny, this muscle memory, I do this combo all the time, but not in this context. So my brain's like, what the fuck are we doing?
Right?
Like,
no, that matters a lot. Context matters so much. Like, even if you like learn special moves and everything, you have to like practice doing them in different contexts, because your hands will be in different positions or your brain will be somewhere else. That matters a huge amount in this game. I mean, fighting games in general, but
crazy. All right, well, I can drill this.
Yeah, you want to be able to like record the dummy doing this basically and try to like challenge and then score a knockdown. The idea being, if you do press, you should try your hardest to convert that to a combo to make it worthwhile. So you should try to, if you actually did secure a challenge, it should convert to a knockdown to get your turn going.
Yeah, I should never be happy with just getting a jab and being like, nice. Because that should be a spiral arrow.
Ideally. I mean, sometimes it just be like that. It's better than nothing. But if you can convert, you always want to convert. And suddenly you can do the same offense to them. So that's one primary challenge. So like mashing jabs when you think they're going to overextend to walk up to throw is like layer 1 defense. The other layer would be after blocking 3 lights, pressing a medium, or like a lot of characters do immediate crouching medium kick. So like after this, you can just do crouching medium kick to drive rush cancel.
Yeah, I do that one a lot, and just again intuitively, because like this feels like it'll work, and sometimes it does.
You crouching medium kick to drive rush cancel?
Well, after I hit their block 3 times and then crouching medium kick drive rush cancel, like autopilot that whole sequence, which isn't good. But I just kind of like learned to do that with my hands, and it gets results. So like my monkey brain just does it.
Right. But that's really good. Like after blocking 3 lights, just like you should be reversing with crouching medium kick. Like not jab. Like that.
Right. As the defender. Okay, I see what you're
right, because even if I try to walk away, see, I actually put myself in a dangerous position, because remember, this is -2. So suddenly I'm here, I'm -2, and suddenly, wait a minute, I'm guessing now. Because what if you do immediate crouching medium kick? So if I try to walk away, look, get hit.
Right, okay.
So it kind of turns, like the defender really, or the offensive player really wants to mix you up before doing 3 lights. They really want to get something going. Because over here, it's like a danger zone. Like, maybe I can do something after that, but if you, like, yeah, try pressing crouching medium kick. So I can do that, maybe. But as we saw, like, that loses to your, or trades with your crouching medium punch, for example. So, try crouching medium punch.
Oh, there it is. Maybe
yeah, it should trade. And that trades in your favor for damage and frame advantage. So these are the wheels of options. So not every character has like a 5-frame light kick that does this, but this kind of stanky leg here is a kind of standard thing. Like Terry has this, Akuma has this, Ken has this. This 5-frame light kick is basically an extra option to tack on after their light pressure to pin you down. But a lot of characters have nothing after 3 lights. And literally, they're just like getting hit by a low forward drive rush after.
What percentage of the game do you think takes place in this little environment? I don't know, the jab light coliseum.
A lot of it. I mean, and mastering these interactions is key, right? If you don't understand the situation, you're just gonna get mauled. And this is the hardest part of the game for me, in my opinion. Like the amount of times I'm doing offense and then I just eat a low forward drive rush from the defending player. Yeah, it drives me nuts. It's very hard. If your turn gets checked, it's very hard. And you also, on offense, you have to be a little ballsy, because you have to do stuff like this, like walk into them where they could jab you. So you have to take risks on offense as well. And if you don't take risks, if you go the safe route, it's still a risk, because you end up pushing yourself out and you're negative, and they can press a button first to start taking their turn if they want to immediately force offense again with meter. So Cammy does a lot of this.
I realized this like earlier on when I was playing ranked, and there was a guy who just did an attack and he just blocked, and it made me realize, like an ape, like, oh, you have to throw them to balance the game. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Like that was never explained. And so is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Correct.
Okay.
The throw is what makes the game work. So that's why the rule I tell beginners of this game is like the 3 button rule. If you block 3 buttons, walk away. So like a lot of time beginners in this game, like, you know fighting games, so you're not doing this, you're not just like face rolling, but they freak the fuck out like when people are doing anything to them, and they start losing all cognitive abilities, right? They start just mashing and going crazy. And I'm like, the worst that's gonna happen mid-screen is you get thrown. And look how much damage that does. That's literally, for the majority of the cast, majority of situations, that's the worst thing that can happen, is that. And then after they throw you, if you back roll, it's over. Like, you're back to neutral. You're playing the game. Unless they spend meter. Like, it can steamroll, but beginners don't have good Oki anyways, right? And same thing happens on defense if you just block 3 times. So if the worst that happens is you get thrown, and that doesn't do much. If you block 3 moves and then start holding back, like just walk away now, it's over. Now, obviously, that's not true for your level, because I'm going to do this.
Yeah, and that's what kills me.
That's the equalizer. So, but at like, bronze level, it's not really a thing. But yeah, that is kind of true.
So the game, I think it's like, because I just played this, and I think I'm learning that the game takes place so much closer than I had thought about. Even though I just kind of like naturally, I'm like, yeah, I go for this and I get this, and then we party, and then we don't. Sometimes we throw, and sometimes Brian we strike. But it's like I guess I haven't really like paid time attention to it, so I'm trying to.
Yeah, like imagine if there was no throw, what would happen? There's no high-low mix really. There's barely any high-low mix in this game, so you wouldn't be able to open up anyone ever. The overheads are reactable in a vacuum. There's nothing to do. So the throw is the great equalizer.
Don't have them.
Yeah, Cammy has no overhead. So like literally, what would you do if I just did this? Like you could not hit me. You could not do damage. So what opens me up is if you walk into my range. The reason why I want to get you away from me is because I don't want to guess with the throw tech. Because the throw tech is such a high risk, low reward option. If you shimmy me, you kill me. Like I should die there. Like be so dead. So the jab is actually kind of a medium risk, medium reward option. At least if I challenge you with the jab, I get a combo potentially. I get knockdown. If I take a throw, I'm still in the corner.
Yes. But you get drive gauge back now, so that's
they're trying to tweak the risk reward a little bit, but basically the game is you're eating shit. Like this game is fucked up. Like you're guessing, you're mashing, you're hoping for the best in these situations, and then you take turns doing that to each other.
Is it different? I mean, how different is it?
It's very similar, but the reason why it's different in 5 is, for one, getting into that situation, there's not as much corner carry on combos, and there's no this. So the problem here is, if I hit you once, I'm probably going to put you all the way in the corner right away. And if we're playing neutral, and we're trying to earn that situation, it's really hard to stop all this. And then this always just works no matter what. You're instantly guessing at the price of 3 bars. As soon as I do this, I either get a combo or you're forced to guess throw or not immediately. So that kind of streamlines a lot of the neutral in between to speed that up. But also in 5, a lot of moves are plus on block. And so therefore, when I'm doing my offensive pressure, I can do all this. And then that whole thing, at any point, if you press jab on defense, I would frame trap you at any point. So I'm never in the situation where I do 3 lights and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I'm so scared of you doing crushing medium kick now. That didn't happen in 5. Okay. So you would just completely lock people down with safe block strings, and then you would push each other out, and then you would go back to neutral, or rather corner control at this spacing. Here, you have to commit to this risky offense, because at any point, if you just do that and back up, you might eat a crouching medium kick drive rush. So it's just different flavors. Like 5 was a lot safer in a lot of ways and had more controlled neutral in some ways. This game, the neutral is still there, it's just faster, and you have to be like really aware of everything. And there's more things to kill you in this game, like random DI on top of it, right? So it's a lot more hand this game.
Jumping,
5 had a bunch of bullshit too, for sure. Like, don't get it twisted, and they toned it down over the years. And they had V-Trigger, which was crazy based on the character. But the basic game plan of 5 was a lot more controlled, I would say. And then 6 is like, you better be ready to fucking gamble, baby. Like, we're playing for our life at every moment.
Every moment because of this one, this kicky boy.
And just the frame data, just nothing being plus with drive rush on top of it means that like we are both on offense and defense taking crazy risks, and because you don't want your offense to get interrupted because the offense is so powerful. Because if you randomly check me with a jab or something and I get hit, I'm like, oh god, it might all be over. But Cammy's main strength is that her walk speed is so fast, so she's able to force you to guess about the throw really easily. Because I can like walk in and out of range, and you don't know when that throw is coming at all. Then I can just walk in, walk out. You tacked, how dare you? And then do some strings, reset, set it up again.
I just entered the matrix again where I tried to back medium punch and dare you, and you dive kick me like we're both robots destined to do this forever.
And that's Street Fighter muscle memory. Cammy will break that. If you fight enough Cammy players, like they will break that muscle memory. I used to have that too. Balrog had an anti-air just like this, the medium punch, and that shit got me killed for so many years until I just lost my brain fighting Cammy players.
How good was she in Street Fighter 5?
Very good. I would say she's probably better in 6, but she's always top tier to a degree. She's always relevant, you know. She has a dive kick.
You know why I picked her? I didn't want to play anyone with a fireball because I didn't want to think about it, and I didn't want to play a grappler. And that's like 3 characters.
Cammy's kind of a grappler.
Come on.
I'm serious.
Okay, you're saying that because of her walk speed and her throw loop?
Yeah, you have to throw with her a bunch.
That's an interesting way to think about it.
Like, because she doesn't work unless you throw all day. That's her whole point. Is that she has all these stupid options to mix you up so she can threaten throw. I mean, I'm being a little facetious, but you know what I'm saying. Like, her throw game is so key, and using her walk speed to do all these types of resets and all that, and then keeping it tight when you have to. That is very key to successfully playing Cammy.
Who do you play now?
I'm playing Terry right now.
Oh, you play Terry? Terry's cool.
Yeah, he has some
sauce. How
sauce.
does Terry deal with Cammy?
Fuck if I know, dude. Cammy is always... Cammy is always one of those characters where win or lose, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You're just praying they fuck up a dive kick or something.
Cool. Do you want to play one more, what do you call it? You guys call it first to 3? We call it best of 5 where I'm from.
Street Fighter players can't do math. You're making it too complex. Yeah, we can play. The other thing I would say, though, is you notice it too, right? Your drive rush confirms. You definitely want to mix in jab. And you can practice that just by putting the dummy on random block and just practicing this. If they get hit, you want to go into a combo. And I think the combo is it this? You can just do that. That's one option.
The light one.
I'm not sure which one is optimal. I think just going jab to heavy drill, heavy punch into heavy drill is better. But the idea being, if it hits, you need to do a combo. And if it's blocked, you can go straight into throw immediately. So I would put the dummy on random block, and after block, they should mash their 4-frame jab. That way you can test, like, did I actually time the throw correctly? Because it should be an instantaneous throw. And the other thing is, like, one thing people don't realize is if you mess up that hit confirm, like you don't immediately see it hit to go into heavy punch into this combo, you can still salvage that with drive rush, because I can even like walk forward here for a little bit and still keep comboing with lights. So if this hits, I have time to salvage it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can like be like, oh shit, it hit. Let me like keep jabbing and then do this combo and confirm it to a knockdown.
So because the confirm of the, if you hit them either blocking or hitting them, but not whiffing them with driver's cancel, is I have to choose whether or not I'm going to approach with a jab or, let's say, crouching heavy punch beforehand.
Correct. And you can build that awareness over time. So, like, if you see them pressing a button and you did this, like, if we're playing footsies, I saw that, I know for a fact I'm going to do a fat combo, right?
Yeah, and so, okay.
That was a whip punish, which can be harder to recognize, or easier to recognize. But even if I see you, like, if I stuff a move that you pressed randomly on counter hit, like, I can sort of see a startup animation and I might see the counter hit pop up. I know I hit you. I'm going to go into the big combo. Now, if you're just walking back and forth and I do it, it's really a lot more ambiguous. I might not recognize in time that you're hit or not. So doing this is just the safe option because they might have blocked it. And if you block this, like, try blocking. This is so good.
Yes.
And then even here, you can try doing other mix-ups. Like you instantly get pressure, like light pressure, whatever, or just immediate throw.
We call this small Tekken where I'm from. I'm kidding. I'm not from there. I can't front.
And can't you react tech all the throw? So like, it doesn't matter. That was blowing my mind when I was playing Tekken. I was like, what do you mean?
You're like, what?
Why is he teching every throw I'm doing? How does this game operate? Like the whole concept of fighting game design expanding beyond strike throw was kind of a foreign concept to me. When I started learning about other games, I was like, I don't get it. What do you mean they can react tech throw? Or how does the game work? Throw tech bad.
I have my friend's a melee player. She's pretty She's pretty good. I think she's top 50, and she hates Tekken because she's like throws are reactable, so they're worthless. So they shouldn't be in the game. And I'm like, you are such a Sheik player.
True. Sheik players.
You know how it is.
Definitely.
Okay, one more. Best of 5.
Okay. I'm crunching the numbers here.
Oh man, this game is crazy.
It's some shit, that's for sure. I don't know if like caring about other fighting games makes you as salty as this game. I think in general, fighting games make you just pissed if you're of that persuasion.
Oh yeah, that's part of it. Yeah. I've definitely tried to go into custom rooms.
Oh, with the ranked monsters and
yeah, bro.
See what
I
they're
got shit
about.
To say too.
That's funny that that's a thing. I don't think that's a thing at all in Master Rank. So I see people tweeting about that they have wow, nice. They have conversations with ranked demons. I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
Damn, what am I doing?
Yeah, we kind of suck.
Uh-oh. Nice job.
Yeah, I gotta do that to you every time.
You're gonna learn today, boy.
Oh, fuck.
Damn it. I keep missing.
Is that whip punished? Ooh, nice.
Ugh! Look at you, no fear Shakespeare.
Nice.
I like the corner though.
You're cozy there? I'll send you back.
Why would I press there? Oh my god.
No.
Yep. Okay.
No.
That's muscle memory. We're gonna unlearn that.
You gotta see the jab. Nice. We are not good. We are not good at this.
No. Damn it. See me in a custom room. No. Alright, this is good. When you feel the bad habit, it hits so much worse. It's like the picture of the lungs on the cigarette package.
Damn. Yeah, most players aren't going to stop you from doing that. So you honestly
I
should
played
do
my
it sometimes.
first master game today, and a guy literally was doing it. It was. I was like, oh,
Well.
this doesn't work. So I'm happy to report I'm getting punished. Nice. You got those?
Crosscuts? I tried.
What am I doing? Why would I? What am I doing?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm doing, to be honest.
Dude, I mid driver's cancel, I changed the button to jab, but it was already too late. I promise you.
Yeah, it's got to be the immediate muscle memory. You have to swap out what you got and put that in there.
Ooh, nice. Oh! I should have done that.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, okay. Nice.
I misread I could have done a cancel. I misread and I thought it was on the right.
I think that's fine because it wouldn't have killed. Maybe it would have, but I think it's fine. Ooh, I like your throw resets though. Like you have that instinct to walk in that micro step and get the grab. That's really important for Cammy, so that's good. Bollocks. Nice.
What? I don't have level 3. I already used it.
Oh!
Trying to make it close,
Nice.
huh? You're trying to make it close.
I was trying to confirm into level 3. I thought you might DI me.
That's crazy. From the standing heavy punch? That's baller.
It can be done, especially if you DI. Like that's what you have to do to defend against DI attempts. Like you buffer normals, and then if you see them DI, you cancel the super. Shit's tough, man. I had to train a bunch of random ass skills for this game, like getting supers on command reactions. This game forces you to like go, you know, like Prime Goku on this shit. Like you have to really react so hard in certain situations. Nice. How do you do that move? What is that? Oh, it's forward heavy kick, okay.
Oh, forward heavy kick? Yeah. It's like minus 14. It's crazy. Oops.
Oh, fuck. No, that was a good whip punish. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do the stand heavy kick.
Look at us.
Oh, God.
Whoa! I'm throwing up. Walk the fuck in, slime. Okay. He's cute. He's cute with it.
No!
I could have won. Okay. I fucked up so...
I fucked up too.
I was like, oh, I made a mistake, and then I got the hit anyway. All right.
I missed my DP cancel, so you could have got away with it. Oh, nice. Oh, fuck. That move should not be there. That's actually very annoying. Nice.
It's me.
Nice.
Your friend.
Hmm. You're so lucky you actually did that. I'm glad you did. It would have been extremely devastating otherwise.
Yeah, I'll burn it. Yeah, I'll burn it. Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Insecure.
GG's.
Insecure drive rush cancel. Insecure drive rush cancel.
GG's.
I know, I don't know how to finish this combo when I see one.
Hey, jab to heavy, man. Gets the job done. Yeah, if you didn't do jab on that driver's cancel, I was buffering level 3 behind it. Like, you can get so fucked up. Yeah. If you have no super in return, instead of doing DP between, I just do level 3. So
that would have taught me good, but I adapted.
Yeah. No, I was good. You started using it. The next step is getting control of that, because like right now I think you're flying by the seat of your pants a little bit, like mashing jab. If you can do that immediately into a tick throw, then you unlock the next level, right? Just like you keep people guessing so much and then they fall apart.
Okay. Thanks so much. Next time we meet, you want to pencil in some Manon? I swear to God, if I lose to Scara, man, I'm moving to abroad. You know what I'm saying? It's over.
To abroad, yes. Wednesday? Okay, so we got a little bit of time. I'll remember her inputs. Yeah, we can do that Manon next time. Yeah, I mean, the main thing I still think for you is to keep working on your offense and keep using these tools, because she doesn't have any reversal options besides super. So like the main thing is, if you get your flowchart offense down, you can overwhelm him, and then we can just get used to the moves so that you can not fall apart if you're on defense. But just autopiloting your offense, getting your flowchart down, like that's the number one thing to do in a short period of time. And just overwhelm people with offense is probably the best thing.
You say that word choice. Would you consider my offense right now not autopiloted?
Well, I don't mean that in a negative sense, just to be clear. I think a flowchart is a very good thing to have. So, no, I think you have a few sequences you fall back on, which are good. And I like your ability to sneak in grabs. Like, that's something I struggle with personally, actually. So, like, your base level right now, you already have that instinct to like walk up grab a lot, which is required. So that's good. So I think you're on the right path. Like, you got like the figure for playing Cammy. You know what I mean? Like, you got the structure right away. Like you're not in the wrong sport, basically. So I think we just keep ironing it out, and you'll be good to go.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll probably see you tomorrow.
Cool. All right, man. Good stuff.
Later.
Peace.